G'day ladies and gentlemen, again my name is Callum from Melbourne, Australia. Today I'm going to do a little bit of talk about one of the main words in Buddhism, and which is the word sadhu. And in Buddhism, we know that kayena sangvaro sadhu, sadhu vachaya sangvaro, manasa sangvaro sadhu, sadhu sabbatta sangvaro. So what does that really mean? The first say kayena sangvaro sadhu means then we're gonna control our body and the bodily acts, and the second one is the sadhu vachaya sangvaro means that we can control our speech, and then manasa sangvaro sadhu means we're gonna control the mind. So how do we control our body? In 10 defilements we know that then no killing and no stealing and no sexual misconduct. So those are the three main things we do to control our bodily acts, and when it comes to the sadhu vachaya sangvaro means then the how do we control our speech. That is we stop lying and no slandering and no harsh words and no empty words. So those are the four things we prevent doing to control our speech. And the other thing is the third one, the control of our mind. It means then we're gonna stop craving and then aversion and delusion. So those are 10 defilements mainly we trying to inculcate in our body or in our mind to stay away from these 10 defilements. So how the word sadhu interrelates with those three things. So first sadhu, we say we gonna stop doing this bodily misconduct, and that symbolizes with the first sadhu. And the second sadhu goes like we're gonna stop doing these four defilements which we're gonna do with our speech, which are the lying, slandering, harsh words and the empty words. And the third sadhu, we say we're gonna stop ourselves from cravings, aversion and delusion. So when you say sadhu 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 3 times, means we're gonna say that we have inculcated in our mind, we determine ourselves, we're gonna stay away from these 10 defilements. That's the overall the meaning by these 3 words, sadhu sadhu sadhu. And when we say sadhu, then that we use our 10 fingers, right? So like when we have our closed fists, so what does really mean this? So this symbolizes that somebody is a bit arrogant or get into the fight or something like that. But yeah, that's and when we open our fingers, it just symbolizes that we are staying away. This 10 fingers, they represent 10 defilements. So when we close fists, then it says we are holding on to these 10 defilements. When we open our fingers, this means we are staying away from these 10 defilements. So we say, okay, we put them together and we say we are opening. So we are staying away from these 10 defilements. Okay. So, and again, there are another 3 ways we put this hand together, and then we say like this, sadhu sadhu sadhu, and then we say sadhu sadhu sadhu, and we say sadhu sadhu sadhu, like we put those hands together and just close to the chest, and then forehead, and then top of the head. So what does that really mean? The first, the hands close to chest, it symbolizes that the fact that staying away from these 10 defilements, we are keeping that in our heart. We know, we determine that we are staying away from these 10 defilements. And when we put our hands together and just close the forehead, it says the fact that we are staying away from doing these 10 defilements, that's in our heart, but I'm always conscious about that. So I'm making sure that that's not going to happen. I'm always trying to stay away from these 10 defilements. That's akusal. That's what we say. We put our hand together and close to our forehead. And when we put our hands together and then on top of our head like that, it symbolizes, we know that the fact that we are staying away from these 10 defilements that is in our heart, and we are very conscious about being away from the 10 defilements. We are always conscious about that, and we seconded our life to stay away from these 10 defilements. That's the most noble thing, like doing sadhu like that on top of our head. So that says we second our life to prevent doing these 10 defilements. So that's mainly symbolized for sadhu. Sadu, Sadu, you know the meanings of the Sadu, Sadu, Sadu three times, and the hands together with 10 open fingers. This symbolizes that we are staying away from these 10 defilements, and that fact is in our heart, and we are very conscious about that, and then we second our life to not to do these 10 defilements. Alright, I hope you understand that and grab something out of this speech, and you met in Nibbana. Thank you.